All right, guys. So if you are here, just let me know. Let me know. Drop a comment so that I can be sure that you are here. Okay. All right. I can see Hajara. Okay. Cool. All right. Princeton. Is it Princeton Reviews? Is that your name? Is that Princeton? It's me. Okay. All right, guys. Cool. All right. So today our training is going to be on Instagram, how to run Instagram ads. You guys probably already know that Instagram is a great place for selling e-commerce products, physical products. I have people I've worked with over years who have done over a 1 billion naira in sales just using Instagram alone. Um, so I'm going to be having with me to train you today a dear friend of mine, one of the foremost Instagram experts in the country. So it's going to pay you to listen to this lady because she's a lady. Get your pen and paper if that is something that floats your boat so that you can write or just have something, a way in order for you to be able to take notes, whether it's offline or online, maybe using a note app or whatever. But I need you to be able to take as much notes as you can during this session because your mind is about to be blown away. This lady is not just an Instagram ads person, she's also a pretty good content creator. And I don't mean the dancing content or the challenge kind of things. I mean content that sells. She is really, 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 really good at it. So please pay attention. Once she comes on, I'm going to unleash her on you guys, and you will be able to tap into her fountain of knowledge and be able to learn from her. And please, whatever you learn here today, I will encourage you to go on ahead and put it into practice because if you do, it's going to pay off in spades. All right. So while we wait for her to come on, please, if you have any questions, any concerns, any issues, now is the time to ask while we wait for her to come on. All right, she's actually here. So we're going to leave the questions for later, and I'm going to have her come on. All right, guys. So I have Joy Hadru here with me. Hi, Joy. How you doing?
I'm fine, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. So just before you came on, I've been hyping you and telling them how much of an expert you are. Yeah. So guys, this is Joy. Like I said earlier, Joy is really really good with Facebook. Sorry, with Instagram ads. I don't like using the word guru to address people or to say, oh, somehow that word rubs me wrong because I don't even like people calling me guru. So I don't like calling people that. But whatever height you think a guru is, Joy is there. When it comes to Instagram ads, she's one of the best I've seen creating Instagram ads. And of course, like I said, she's very, very good with Instagram content as well. She knows how to write in a way that sells. Because there is a way to write that your English teachers taught you in school. But then there is also a different way to write in order to sell effectively. And I'm certain that Joy is going to be sharing that with you guys in today's. So thank you so much, Joy, for giving us your time and your intellect. I deeply appreciate you coming on. And I'm sure that by the end of the training, everybody who is here and those who are going to watch the replays are also going to love having you come on. So the floor is open for you to take over.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. I'm very glad to be here. I've not taught anything in like 1 year, so I'm very happy. I hope you can hear me clearly.
Yes, guys. So if you can hear her, whenever she asks, just drop a comment. I'm sure she can see your comments from the other end, also from my end. So it's going to help so that she is sure that you're following. Okay.
Okay, yes, I can see the comments. Thank you very much. So I'm going to share my screen now and proceed. All right, can you see my screen?
Yes. Yes, I can
Okay,
see it. Yeah. Yeah.
okay, all right. So this is going to be an extension of Instagram sales multiplier. That's what I call my Instagram classes. So it's going to basically be giving you a complete and detailed guide on how to sell products faster with Instagram ads. So I'm going to be using some of the Kairos products as an example to make it very easy for you to market on Instagram. Yeah, basically. So let's proceed. My name is Joy. Plenty things. Let's move on. So there are three basic things that anybody who wants to run an Instagram ad using Instagram must have. And the first one is, or the first thing you should focus on is one aesthetic. So aesthetic involves your image, your page, it must be clean. So the images you use on your Instagram page, they cannot be blurry, they cannot be anyhow. They have to be very crisp and clear and clean, right? The second focus is the post. So that's the post you are about to promote in itself. That's a copy of the post and the image that you are trying to, should I say, sell, right? And then the third focus, this is the core, is the customers and where they are. That is how and where to find them. Now, a lot of people focus on one and two, and then they leave three. In my experience, aesthetics, that is the page view, whether it's clean and etc. Post and copy is like they take 20% each, but targeting takes 60% because I believe that no matter how beautiful your page is, no matter how beautiful your caption is, no matter how beautiful your copy is written, if you're targeting the wrong people, then you're wasting your time. And I've seen it happen with different brands across different industries, right? So I want you to, I know that it's very important for you to have one and two, but I think that you should shift your attention to three because this is like basically where you get success from Instagram ads. And for this, for one, most of the time, you don't have to take these pictures by yourself. There's already existing pictures on the internet. So I'm going to show you using Shine Armor. So I went to Google Shine Armor, the car cleaner, right? And when I did, I saw that they already have a website. And when I go to images, they already have stuff like this existing. So if you're trying to promote this product, you don't need to start creating your own stuff. You can just go through Google and use other people's pictures. Do you get? So the pictures like this one, as long as it looks as real as possible, right? You can see that these pictures are neat, they are clean, they are not boring. I would recommend that you advise stay against using pictures that have white backgrounds like this, unless maybe you want to put something by the side. So something like this one is going to be a very like good thing to use. Do you understand? Now, if you are going to, I feel like it's important for you to have a little bit of experience with graphic design to help you modify these things, because Instagram has rules and regulations against branded content. So that is using somebody else's content and logo and all that. So you might want to use Canva to just edit it a bit. So maybe remove their logo from the top right or something. Do you understand? But this is an example of a way that you can use. But and my focus for today is going to be Shine Amo. But if you have other questions about other products, you can go ahead and ask me. So please, I want to be sure that you can still hear me. If you can, please indicate so that I know that I'm working with everybody.
At least I can't from here. So
Okay. All right. Let's proceed. Okay. Next is aesthetics. So we're going to focus on aesthetics. Now, I noticed that there are a lot of different products in different industries on the Kairos page. So there's jewelry, there's skincare. I think no, there's no skincare. There's hair care. There's that very varicose veins products and etc. Now, you cannot sell everything together on one page. If you want to sell everything, you're going to have to create different pages for each of them. So anything health related, so the one for the veins and the one for hair can be on one page, right? The gadgets, the fan and whatever gadget is available can be on one page. The jewelry, one page. You cannot mix everything together. Do you understand? I like using an example of if you are going to the market and you say you want to shop for shoes, and then all these guys that usually drag people on the road tells you that you should follow him, that he wants to show you where there's a shoe. And then he takes you to one shop and the first thing you see in front of the shop is Gary and Ogbono. At first you're going to stop because you're wondering why all those things are there, and then he tells you that the shoe is inside the shop. Or the what you have already seen in front is going to put you off. And that's what it looks like when people have different things they are selling at the same time on one page. Be known for something. If you are selling jewelry, make sure your store is Joy's Kairos jewelry, um, something automobile, something gadgets. Do you understand? Be known for something. You can't mix it because customers get easily put off, and it looks like you are like a jack of all trades. There's nothing wrong with being jack of all trades, but on Instagram that just doesn't work. Plus, it confuses and it makes the process of selling more difficult for customers to buy from you. The next one is for aesthetics is proper optimization. So the goal is to make sure the journey to your pocket is as short and as smooth as possible. So on your Instagram page, there should be links in your bio. So there are all these new link extension things like Link3, right? You can put your WhatsApp and you can put your affiliate link there. I'm hoping that you have a dedicated WhatsApp that's not your personal WhatsApp to your Instagram sales. It's going to make your life easier. And I highly recommend WhatsApp business because with WhatsApp business, you can create labels. So labels for people that have already bought before, people that you think that are going to buy, people that are not serious, all those kind of stuff. It's going to make it possible for you. Optimization is very, very important because there should be no speed bumps or potholes on the road. So speed bumps are DM for price, chat on WhatsApp for me to send you price, all those things that is going to make your customer to think this person is about to stress me. You need to avoid it. This means that your captions have to be straightforward, your pictures have to have all the information available, right? If there's a size, so if the bottle is 500 ml, write it there. All the details of every single thing that you need to put should be on your page so that it's very easy for a customer to buy from you. I would later on be showing you an example with a page, but I hope that you can remember this then. So now the post itself, you need to assume that your customers are stupid. So this is how I sell. I assume that the person I'm selling to, even though yes, I've done my customer avatar and all that stuff, right? I want to. I'm going to assume that you're a foolish person. So I'm going to make sure that whatever I write is simple for somebody to understand, right? No too much grammar, nothing like any big words that is more than 10 letter words. Avoid it. Do you get? When you're selling in your post, I need you to sell the benefits and side the benefits to the features. Include your price, space out text, and include a call to action. So I'm going to show you an example of something I created um for Shine Ammo. I hope that you can see this, right? So here it says
Yes.
the first caption is, so because you are selling to Nigerians, you want to make your caption as Nigerian as possible. You don't want to use something that is too big or looks a lot like a sales letter. And the best part of this thing is that the Kairos that hey, what's that called? The sales page. It already has all this information. So I basically copied from there and pasted here, and this is what it is. So I like intro 2 better than intro 1. So intro 1 says you can look your car, this is supposed to be car. Your car can look better than its age with Shine Armor. Intro 2 says your car does not have to look like what it has been through, right?
Mm.
Revamp, repair, and protect your car's paint without a panel beater. I don't know much about cars. I'm hoping that it's panel beater that does all those paint jobs. Is it what they call them?
Yeah, they call them panel beaters. Yeah, so
Okay.
basically, the shine armor is a way to reduce the visits to the panel beater. But of course, to an extent, if your car has an accident and gets banged
Yeah.
up, of course, take it to a panel beater. Shine armor cannot do that. But for like scratches, for little dents and all of that, that is good. And then for cars who that's the paints have maybe because of age and sun and environmental factors, the color is now dull. The job of the shine armor is to make it look like new.
Better. Okay, so then I go on to talk about the product. This repairs, scratches, blah 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 is on the sales page. I just lifted it from there. And then
Yeah.
I put the price. And then it works with any paint color on any car. I got this from the page too, right? Then I don't know the worth of the fuel shack, so I just put 5,000 naira there. So
Yeah.
since it comes with a free gift, it's very important to put your free gifts just directly under your price, because people are going to be skimming through your Instagram post. So you want to put your price where your free gift is. So going by this theory, I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it up, right? So that after my price, what people see next is free gift. Get one pack of, and then you write what the free gift does. And then a call to action. Send a DM to place an order, or click on the link in bio to chat directly on WhatsApp or buy on the website. Now, if you use a laptop and you use things like Grammarly and all these things that change text for you, they are writing based off of UK English. So a lot of the time they don't write in, I don't know if Nigerianese is a word. So
Mhm.
yeah. Now, this is another example of a caption. This one says, "Don't feed your mechanic this Christmas." It's supposed to be panel beater, but I was not sure. Repair
Yeah.
your car's paint and save money with Shine Armor. So you're telling them what they can do and how much money they can save. If you have more information about how much it costs to repaint the car, you can add it. Do you get? Something like car paint in the store 20,000, 50,000 naira, Shine Armor 21,000. You save so 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 and so and so. Do you get? Then this product is used by widely by car owners in the US. The reason why I added US is because I want to add credibility to this product apart from Nigeria. So Nigeria is kind of like all anything that is foreign or brought in
Yeah.
is a crazy thing, but we do. And putting this US here will validate it. Now, if you are going to be using something, if you're going to be using this caption, you're going to have to come here to this page that has pictures, and there's a place that says made in the USA in some of all these Shine Armor pictures. I'm coming, let me check for Shine Armor Instagram. I found their Instagram and I was able to see some of their pictures. You can go to their to their page and lift up, lift their this thing for there. Has Amos spelled? I'm hoping it is this one. No, it's not. Okay, I'll find it later on. But there's a picture from China Mall that says, okay, yes, this one does. It says made in USA. Now, if you're going to promote this product, you're going to have to put this picture somewhere or something that has made in USA or something there, right? And then for your content, while I was checking on these products, I saw that they are actually pictures. So there are people who have done TikTok videos like this one. This is a TikTok video, 45-second TikTok video that somebody else did that you can post on your page. So you might not necessarily promote somebody else's video, but you're going to use it to make and build up your page to have more content, right? Then I go back to the content and it says, with this product, your car will look better than what it has been through and you always win. So Lagos driver zero, you 1000. Get it now and get our mystery powerful free gift that allows you to save 10% to 30% on your car's fuel consumption immediately. And then I put the what. So before I put 5K, now I put 6.7. 6.7 is to give it that kind of effect whereby it does not look too
Fake.
numbered.
Yeah.
Yes, too fake, yes. Total price 21,000 naira. Nationwide delivery available. Send a DM now to ask questions to know more about the free gift. Now, putting mystery and then telling them to know more about the free gift is it's a very good way to get them into your DM. Because once you've gotten them into your DM, you've done 50% of the work, right? Or once they've sent you a message of 50% of the work. Now it's not for you to figure out how you're going to close these people while they are in your DM. Do you understand? So I hope that so far we've been able to understand posts, captions, and how simple it is. Three, targeting the account. So this is like the main thing that an Instagram account does. So here you have keywords, location, and behavior. So this is what you're going to be. This is what you're going to do when it comes to targeting. Now, your mood is you're going to be as serious minded as a woman trying to find evidence that her spouse is cheating. This means that you're going to be focused. Nothing can distract you when you're about to do targeting for your product. Stay in a place that nobody's going to distract you, nobody's going to influence you. If you need to work with music, reduce your volume or something, but you don't have to rush. You have to make time and you have to think on paper. This means that there has to be a notepad beside you because you are a human being and you will forget. So you have to sit down when it comes to targeting the account and think on paper when you're trying to figure out who your customer for so and so product or whatever it is you're trying to sell is. Now, I like this picture because it basically sums up what I'm trying to do or what I do with targeting the accounts. Is an orange, and your goal is that you're trying to figure out what makes what makes this orange. Let's see your orange as a customer. The inside. So you're going to go inside out. Some people just focus on the outside when it comes to targeting, but you're going to do inside out. You're going to peel out what you see on the outside to figure out what is inside the customer that makes them buy. And the result of doing this process, which is thinking on paper, which is targeting the account, is that once you've gotten out the inside, I don't know if it's called pulp of the orange. Once you squeeze it like this, I think juice comes out better this way and faster than if you were going to use the full body. Do you get? So the goal is to peel. The goal is maximization, right? You want to get out as much juice, as much money as possible. This is my iceberg of, I don't know if it's iceberg of marketing, I'm going to call it. Now, at the top layer is what almost everybody, when they want to run Instagram ads, focuses on. So they'll just say, what does this person like? Where do they live? What's their occupation? What's their age? what's the gender, how much do they earn, right? This is what almost everybody that runs Instagram ads does. But the lower part is what I do. I think about their risk, insecurity, values, fears, culture, blah, blah, blah. Do you understand? So I'll give you an example. You want to sell the clover necklace, right? And somebody will ask you, who's your customer for clover necklace? And you say women. Women are not your customer because one, there are women who I think 33,000 naira is a good price, but no matter the situation, they will never buy that thing from you. And they are women because according to them, they have this sense of I don't know what it's called, but they feel like anything under maybe 1 million naira for jewelry is fake. Do you understand? And then there are
Yes.
women who no matter the situation, they will never cross 5K. In fact, any jewelry that is 5K is too expensive. They might have the money, but when it comes to jewelry, they don't spend much. But those kind of people, what they buy is phones. So you can see that maybe they'll be using an iPhone 13, but their jewelry is going to be very, very, very cheap, right? You also have women that are very religious. So here we are talking about beliefs now. People that attend the Lord's chosen might have that money, but they will never buy your jewelry from you, right? People that attend some certain kind of churches will never buy that thing from you. Insecurity. Another reason why a lady might not buy a clover jewelry is if she lives in insecure places or her route is places that are not so secure. Every day she's coming back from work. So think about somebody that's living around Yanoworo, Oshodi, right? She does not want a situation whereby she's coming by in the night and Agbero will snatch it from her neck and her 33K has gone. So these are different reasons why these women will not buy anything from you. Do you understand? But then there are also reasons why they will buy from you. So think about a lady that her current fear is she does not want to get married at 35, right? And she wants to do things that are going to make her look very attractive to the opposite sex. And she believes that fake jewelry is going to be a turn off for, let me call them high value men. So she wants to use something that does not that's not very expensive and it's not cheap at the same time. It's just middle ground, right? So that she can put it on and talk about the fact that she's wearing or her jewelry is as original as possible. So it doesn't have to be brand name like Gucci, Cartier, and all that stuff. But she just wants to, I don't know if I should say, make a statement. Do you understand? Um, Dreams. There are people who their goal is to one day wear original Gucci jewelry, but they cannot afford it. So they're going to start from clover before they climb up. Do you understand? There are different people for different reasons who buy different things. Do you get? There's some men that they want to give their wife push gifts because they've been seeing it trending on the internet. But they cannot afford a car as push gift and they don't want to give their wives GL as jewelry. They're trying to set up traditions, right? And then that way they are going to buy that jewelry because it's not as cheap as gel and it's not as expensive as, should I say, pure gold. So, like I said, this is the basic. This part is very important, but we need to go beyond this part. So, for targeting the accounts, you're going to be focusing on where are they, what do they do, and why are they there. So where are they means what communities do they hang out on the internet? What kind of pages? What things are they interested in? Where will you find them? What do they do there? So when you find them there, what are they doing there? Second reason is why are they there? So I'm going to give an example using this same um, clover jewelry. Now, good habits and bad habits. Now I'm going to use an example with a bad habit. Now we all know that whether we like it or not, there are women in Nigeria who are social climbers. They want to get to a particular level very fast and they want to look like they have arrived. They've not arrived. They fall into this category of people that I said they don't have money for gold and they don't want to wear GL. So they are looking for like a middle ground. So where can you find these people, right? And the first example, we're going to think somebody that does
Yeah.
hookup, right? But not regular hookup now, hookup
Mm-hmm.
pro max. So you're going to think, how desperate is this person? What are the kind of places that I'm going to find them? So one, those kind of people they go to the gym because they believe that they're going to find people that are like rich men in the gym. And when I say gym, I don't mean gym on the mainland. I mean gym on the island because that's the way they think, right? For
Mm-hmm.
jewelry. Another thing is that those people might be willing to go because of their desperation. They will do anything possible for it. So you're going to the followers of all these what's the name of this lady? Jaruma, Kayamata pages, all those kind of things. Do you understand? Now because of how desperate they are, they chase clouds because they want to be seen no matter the situation. So they are going to be where a lot of people are. Do you get? So they're going to be in the comment sections of Insta blog because they're hoping that they can see somebody's comment, click on the person's profile, see the person's profile, and then shoot their shot. Or they're hoping that they will place a comment, somebody is going to see their comment and is going to pick them and is going to follow them up. They also pick me women. So in on Twitter, pick me them is women that are always agreeable. They always agree with things that men say. So you're going to see them on the post where they are bashing a woman or something. Do you understand? Because they want to seem like they are very good because they want men to go for them. Do you understand? This is where you're going to find all these people. So you're going to have to think deeply about good habits, bad habits. Because they are desperate, they want to get married on time. They are going to go to church now, depending on the kind of church that you're going to go to, you're going to see them in NSCPD, Pastor Jerry Eze. You're going to see them in Harvesters. You're going to see them in Christ Embassy. You're going to see them in House on the Rock. You're going to see them in all these kind of top churches. Now, don't forget that as you're making all this, as you're thinking about these things, you're thinking on paper. So your keywords, you're going to put church, right? While you're figuring out the keyword, you're going to now go into your Instagram ads and you're going to find churches. So when you're focusing on church, you're going to put church as like your theme. Then you're going to start. You're going to put NSPPD. You see if it comes out. If it doesn't come out, so you check for streams of joy. Streams of joy is like I think is the main name of the church. I'm not sure. You're going to put Christ Embassy. You're going to put different things. Do you get? You're also going to Google locations. So if you are targeting ads for, if you're targeting women in Abuja that reside around the location a church is, you're going to go on the internet. You're going to search for the location of that church, and you're going to put it in your Instagram ad. So I hope that you're understanding what I mean by think on paper. Do you get? Because the more you think about these things, the easier it is for you to find those things. You get? Now, stereotypes are your friend. I understand that people don't like stereotypes. For example, an international stereotype is that Chinese people cannot drive. If you're trying to run ads regarding something related to driving, you're not going to target Chinese or Asian dominated areas because that stereotype, you're going to make it your friend at that moment, right? Another stereotype is Yoruba men are wicked, Yoruba men cheat, right? They're going to make advantage of that. So if you're promoting Shine Armor and Yoruba men cheat, where are you going to find them? Where do you find a man that cheats? A man that cheats is going to be somebody that tries to be seemingly flashy so that he can attract his side chicks, right? So where are you going to find him? You're going to find him in hotels. He doesn't have to stay in his house. You're going to see him in hotels. You're going to find him in cinemas. He eats out a lot. So when you're targeting, one of your keywords should be fast food, fine dining, casual dining. All of those things come out in Instagram ads. You're going to try airports. They might want to fly a lot, right? Because they usually send babes money for flight. So you hear somebody saying, I sent her money for flight and she did not come. Or I sent transport money, she did not come. People that can send transport money to a babe can buy 33,000 naira necklace. People that can send money to a babe can buy 21,000 naira shine armor, right? They want to be flashy. Where are you going to focus again? Going to target those kind of people are always in weddings, they're always sewing stuff. So they like to buy fabric. They always like to look flashy. So you're going to target fabrics as a keyword in your Instagram ads. You're going to target shoes. So and you know those watches, those big watches that they sell in Nigeria that are obviously fake, but the vendor will wear hand glove so it will look like it's original. You're going to find out the name of those um, wristwatches and you're going to target them in your Instagram ad. This is you going inside before you come outside, right? These are the kind of things that you're going to do. If you want to target for that varicose veins issues, some of the women that have that thing show on their leg are people that bleach. So you know that skincare is important to them. Do you understand? So you're going to target keywords like skincare, organic cream. If it's possible for you to put fair and white, put it. If it's possible for you to put Caro White, put it. If there's a celebrity that looks like them, put it. So for now, to the best of my knowledge on Instagram ads, the celebrities whose names come out as keywords are Mercy Johnson, Genevieve Naji, and I don't know for Nigerians. I think Yabo Ojo used to be there, but I'm not sure about now again. So now, if you want to target people that have that kind of thing, you can't put Genevieve Naji there because the kind of women that she would attract most likely will not have that. But you can just take the risk, right? But somebody like Yabo Ojo, a stereotype is that Yoruba women are loud and they are fair and they bleach a lot. So you're going to use that stereotype to your friend. If Iyabo Ojo is there, put Iyabo Ojo as an interest in your Instagram ad and her kind of audience that like to be loud, like to shout, that are very yellow and have green veins will come out for you when you're running your ads. I hope you understand me when I say stereotypes, and this is why you have to think on paper, right? Now, I like to call this kind of audience your fetal audience. So it says your fetal audience will contain all the major nutrients. So that's they want your product, they'll have the money to buy your product, they'll have a mindset that you need for your product, they have a problem that they need to be fixed, and they will be patient to a particular extent to see results, right? As well as other nutrients in smaller quantities like likes, shares, comments, referrals. So the thing that you focus on the more is their buying. So if you run an Instagram ad and you have 10 likes, don't be disturbed. As long as your DMs are or your messages are more than your likes, you are fine, right? As long as people you click or you check your Instagram. I'm hoping that everybody here has run an Instagram ad before and has set it up. So that's why I'm talking like you already have an idea of what I'm saying. Your shares are a lot. Your comments might not be so much. I remember when I used to, even till now, self, when I still actively run ads, there might be no comment on that post or even likes, but the DMs are loud. Like people are sending messages and are buying. Do you understand? The filter audience is stress free. They're target hitting. They read your copy. They consume your offers. They give you testimonials and they refer, attracting customers, right? They'll read your lead magnets, act on your offer, and even if they forget, all you have to do is water them with a little bit of follow up and they will buy from you. So I want to be sure that before I go to the next step, I want to be sure that everybody understands me so far, right? And if you have any question, please ask me now before I proceed to the next step for Instagram ads.
All right. So thank you so much. Thank you so far. I'm learning a lot myself because I'm like taking notes on my phone. So
Okay.
um, one of the things that I actually like about the way you run ad is how you layer your posts and how the line strings they use, and I'm like, damn, she's really good, right? Um, and I'm sure they are learning a lot. So, guys, if there are any questions, let's take the next 2-3 minutes to ask them. If there are none, she can just proceed. Okay.
I tried to get unfortunately Instagram has banned all my accounts. So
Oh.
I
Yeah,
don't run ads on
yeah.
this.
You know, these days it's almost like a badge of honor that if they ban you, it means you were doing something right. you know,
Yes.
so
So they have.
uh, it's normal. It's normal. You know,
All right. Thank you, Ben. I'm going to try and do a setup. I was trying to do like a live, like
hmm.
targeting thing, right?
Okay,
But
cool.
I'm going to. I don't have a page that I have currently
A
run
page. Yeah.
Instagram ads on. The only one I have access to is my company's Instagram. I say my company's Instagram. My company's
Yeah.
that's the place where I work.
I
So
guess.
I'm going
I
to see
get
if I
you.
can use that. I wanted to use one of the old ads that I have run before, but
Mm.
we're
I
going
think
to
what
try
you should do
and
instead of using your company's own, I think what you should do is just to explain the steps, right? So that you don't use or show something that is proprietary to your place of work. So you can just
yeah.
explain the steps, and I'm sure it won't be too hard for them to just replicate on their own end.
Okay, I have gotten something, but I'm going to
Okay.
go. Let me proceed and go to the next step, and then after that, I'm going to continue. So,
Okay. Good.
okay, can you see my screen now?
Yes. Yes. It's on.
All right. Okay, so the next step is DMs after the attraction. So this is what happens after they've sent you a DM. This part is very important. So because your ads and your targeting is going to work, it will definitely work. Now you're going to have to focus on the DM. Now your mood for DMs is proactive. I don't know if you've tried to buy something on Instagram and then when you are sending the vendor a message, it's as if you are begging the person to sell to you. There's no speed. They're not fast. They're just slow. You're the one that's asking, do you have it? Yes. How much is it? Before they answer you. We are going to avoid that. And people that do that thing don't like to sell. They are not serious. And me, somebody like me, if you do that thing to me, I will block you so I don't see your ad again. Because to me, I'm a foolish person. That's just how me I think. So you are going to have to be proactive. You're going to be clingy. So clingy means you're going to hold on to that customer. You're not going to be obsessed in a way that is toxic, but you're going to be clingy in a way that you're not going to leave, right? So even though you're attending to different DMs at a time, you're going to pay attention to each customer at a time. Ask questions that will give you a yes. Be nice, be kind, sell with empathy, be firm. Sell with empathy is very important because I want you to put yourself in the shoes of the person that you are selling to. Imagine the times where you've had to sell something before and the questions that you have. So let's for ladies now, let's say I'm trying to buy a shoe. I want to be sure that the size 42 they wrote there is UK 42 and not China 42. Because if it's China 42, right, the chances that that China 42 is actually size 39 is very high. And by the time that shoe comes, it will not enter my leg. So instead of buying China 42, I'll go for like a China 47 or China 46, right? Because that is more likely the US size because in Asia, their leg sizes are smaller than it is in the UK or in the US, right? So you have to be empathetic towards the people that you are selling to, unless they stole the money, unless maybe you are targeting Yahoo boys, for example. There's no reason why you should be mean. Now, while you're selling with empathy, you also have to be firm. You don't want them to make them, you don't want it to look like you're too desperate for that sale, right? You want to know, you want to be in a way like, oh, okay, I know that you're spending your money to buy this product, and I'm happy to sell to you at a good price. Do you get? So be firm. People will price you. I know that on Instagram, you feel like people don't need to price. Those people they will price you. They'll see your product is 21,000. They'll tell you, is it not 15? Those kind of things, they price you there. Please don't be rude when you're chatting with customers because Being rude is a very big way to tick them off. That the main thing, you need to ask questions that will give you a yes. So um let's walk through a conversation. Somebody sends you a message, hello. I know that on Twitter we say if somebody sends you hello, you are not serious because you are not going straight to the point. That does not apply on Instagram, oh, especially when you run ad. Somebody sends you hello, reply and ask a question. Hi, will you like to place an order? That's a question that is expecting a yes or a no answer. Then they'll ask you, let's say person says yes, you know, say, what would you like to buy? So if you're selling two products on your page, for example, would you like to buy hair volume or would you like to buy vein remover? The person will choose one. Then I say, okay, how many bottles of hair volume do you want to buy? Do you have any questions about the product or would you like to try it? Do you understand? The person answers you. Be like, okay, what's your location, please? They say Lagos. We're in Lagos. You tell them we're in Lagos, right? By now, the customer would have asked you questions like, can I pay on delivery? Those kind of things. So, pay on delivery is possible in Nigeria, but I like to add I don't know if I'll call it clause. Yes, you can pay on delivery, but you have to pay the delivery fee now and pay for the product when it is delivered. If the customer says no problem, you tell them, okay, delivery to first stack, you do your checks is 2,500 naira. On arrival, you pay 21,500 naira to the delivery guy. Please pay with transfer. Don't give cash. That's if you have a don't give cash rule. Please pay with transfer or the rider will be coming with the POS. Please pay on the POS or pay via transfer. The person agrees, you paste your account number and tell the person to pay for the delivery fee. Once they've done that, you confirm it. Very simple. But your goal is to ask questions that will give you yes. That's the goal of selling in any situation. So these are possible questions. These are examples of questions that I have encountered. Do you prefer payment or delivery or payment before delivery? They'll tell you the one they want. You'll be required to make a payment of 1.5 before it is sent. Is this okay? I like using is this okay because is this okay is a very good prompt to tell me yes, no. Delivery takes 3 to 5 days to your location. Is this okay? For somebody that's selling in Nigeria, you need to ask these questions because Nigerians are crazy people. Oh. Somebody is living in Port Harcourt and knows that you're staying in Lagos and they buy on Monday. By some reason, they expect that that product is in Port Harcourt by Wednesday. Do you understand? If you want to go a step further, you can tell them express delivery, 7,000, 2 days, right? Normal delivery, 2,000, 5 days. They will always go for normal delivery. But what you've done is that when the customers are sending you a message before 5 days is up to ask you for the product, you tell them, ma, you paid for so, 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 and so normal delivery. Very simple. If they ask you for a discount and you can give a discount, this is what you're going to do. I can give you the discount you want only if you make payment now. Does this work for you? Do you get? If you are selling samples, you'll be required to make a purchase of 2,000 naira for the sample and it will be deducted from the main total. Does this work for you? Do you understand? These are questions that you have to ask. Make sure that you are getting yes. If you've done all these things and the customer still doesn't respond to you, you know that that person is not for you. Do you get? So now we're going to talk about objections, possible objections. If you are selling, if people are selling something like this, so somebody will tell you that that this your necklace that I sent 36,000 naira. That if I go to Lagos, I'll see it for 2K. Do you understand? Then you can now tell them, okay, I know that Lagos Island is cheaper, but I can guarantee you enjoy mine. So here is now the point where you now list all the benefits of your so and so. And say, ma, I'm the only vendors, or me and my team are the only vendors of this product. I guarantee you that you will not see it in the market, right? And if I add a free gift to your order, will you be interested in making payment? Now, if you're selling that jewelry on your own because you're trying to make a sale, you might or you can add a free gift. And just like free stuff. So you're going to look for something that complements women that is under 500 naira to 1,000 naira that you can add as a free gift. An example is scarves. You don't want to do jewelry again because you're already giving them jewelry. So you're going to think about things that would complement jewelry. So scarf, body spray, anything scented, something that you can use as a free gift, right? So if I add a free gift to your order, will you be interested in making payment now? Or instead of a free gift, you can say, okay, if I give you 1,000 naira off your delivery fee, will you be making payment now, right? Now, this I have shown you a lot of your stock. It's in a situation whereby you're selling products that have a lot of stock. So let's say you're selling something like shoes, or you're selling something that there's a lot of, right? I have shown you a lot of my stock. Are you here to see what you like, or are you checking to come back later? Now, with questions like this, you are very direct so that you know if this person is buying now or if the person is not buying now. So they don't waste your time. Do you get? So with questions like this, it makes sure that you're not wasting time on somebody that is not going to come back. If you ever have to sell skincare, now their skincare, there's a difference between skin brightening or skin lightening. Skin brightening is the natural one, the pure one that doesn't bleach. Skin lightening is the bleaching. Do you understand? So if you are some people might think that when you say that you want to sell that varicose vein thing, it's just going to make their skin lighter so that the grain will not show. You're going to have to educate them and ask questions like this to help you know how to proceed, right? Now, when customers get to you and tell you, I'll get back to you ask this kind of questions. So, are you saying this because you don't want to buy? And you think saying no will break my heart? Sometimes you shock these people into giving you answers, right? So they will now tell you, okay, no, my budget is not enough now. So they tell you, I don't have the money for it. You say, okay, can I remind you at the end of the month? And then you now flirt with them and play with them a little bit and say something like, auntie, miracle no dey tire Jesus. Let me send you a message on the 25th because I know that your dollars will have dropped by that time. The customer will laugh, you will laugh, and you know that on the 25th, you're going to send a message to this person, right? As a way to get something, 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 right? Now, um, thank you for taking time to think about it. Just to clarify, would you like me to follow up on this? I don't know if you've experienced this before, but you might do a follow up and the customer does not reply. With this question number three, what it does is that it helps you know if the person is going to respond to your message. Do you get? So will you like me to follow up? If yes, or should we just close this and move on? Right? So this is a customer avatar for a man that wants to buy Shine Armor. So this is kind of giving you an estimate. So his name is Benga. His age is 28 to 40. I believe that 28 to 40 years old in Nigeria now are people that kind of have cars and kind of maintain it in an okay way. Unless maybe person is into fraud, then can increase the age. Or maybe person has a lot of money. I don't know. But your age is subject to you. But for me, this is just what I put here. Their monthly income is 300,000 naira and above. Now, the reason why monthly income is important is because 21,000 naira removed from 300,000, there's still plenty remaining, right? Now, what does Benga like? Benga likes fashion, he likes games, he likes fitness, he likes healthy food. So when you say fashion, it's going to help you. So you're going to target streetwear, sneakers, you're going to target jersey, you're going to target wristwatches, you're going to target smartwatches, you're going to target iPhones, right? When it comes to games, they like basketball, they like Lionel Messi. Messi is a keyword you can target. They like I don't know, not table tennis, not badminton. Just think about games that guys play, right? Fitness. So you're going to put gym equipment, gym membership. If you can try iFitness, if iFitness is there, target it. If iFitness is not there, Google gyms in Nigeria, their names, the popular ones, put them there. Do you get? He likes healthy food. You put all these kind of things there. Bad habits. He's vain. He likes to be noticed body first. Somebody likes to be noticed. Wants is going to want you to see their car, right? He's going to be very flashy. Means he's going to spend money on things like sunglasses. He's going to spend money on clothes. He's going to spend money on fashion. So this is where you're going to find all these people. You're also going to target things like cars. So you're going to assume what kind of car does somebody like this drive. So you're going to say keywords like maybe Mercedes. On that Mercedes bench, you see the GLE, LME, all those, they are plenty LELE. And then you can target Lexuses, you can target Hondas, you can target different things because you're selling Shine Armor, which is a product for cars. What does he own? He owns high-end gadgets. So like I said, you're going to target iPhone 8 and above, Samsung S6 and above, smartwatches, PlayStation, sneakers, Italian shoes and suits, TVs. So flat screen TV, OLED, and all the LEDs, right? Married. In on Facebook ads, there's a section for married, right? They pay for Netflix subscription, they pay for Amazon Prime subscriptions. People do all those kind of things because they are married with kids. They need things that are going to distract their children, so they are going to pay for subscriptions a lot. Parties, it shows up for people, gives to charity visibly, and he's Christian. Do you get? So this is one example of an audience avatar for Shine Amo. Yes, and I think I've come to the end for now. So please ask me questions. And there are no stupid questions. Exactly. So please ask me questions.
All right. Thank you so much, Joy, for taking the time to educate us, to teach us. I have a full page of notes, especially around the posts. I have to go and sharpen my writing skills now.
Okay.
So I'm seeing a lot of the comments, people saying how much they have learned. So please, if you have learned something in this training, please drop a comment so that Joy can see it from her end. Let her know how you feel. Let her know that you are impressed, that you are thankful that she took her time. I'm not paying her a dime to be here today. So we're basically getting all of this for absolutely free. So again, my appreciation to you. So, guys, please drop your comments. And then, if you have questions, we're going to take the next, it's 11:30 more or less. So, we're going to take another 10 minutes to answer questions. So, if you have questions, please drop them in the comments so that she can answer them and we can let her go attend to other stuff. So, thank you
Okay,
so
so
much.
I wanted to show the new Instagram ads setup. So I'm going to share
Oh,
my screen again to give you an example. So if you notice that if you're using a phone, if you're using a phone to run ads, right, it's different from if you're using web. So this is an
yeah,
example of what the new web stuff looks like, right? So when you want to promote an Instagram post itself, right? You're going to click on boost an Instagram post or reel. This is if you have a what are they calling it, right? So let's say you just click boost and it is now inside of this boost media that you would see a lot of your targeting, right? So audience, so you're going to click create your own. Now you're going to come to create new, and this is now where you now do it whatever it is you want to do. So for example, you can do maybe shine armor one, right? And then you're targeting men and women that have cars. But you can run two tests for ads, right? You can target men, adjust your age, and adjust your age. People that are usually over 50 already have drivers. Not all of them, but and then when it comes to location, so now when it comes to location, you come here and see Nigeria. Please don't do this. Don't target Nigeria. Oh. You need to be very specific. I found out that the places in Lagos that produce a lot of results when I'm running ads is Oshodi. This road, even if you put only this road, eh, and you're targeting Lagos and you increase this thing to the end, if this is all you do, leave it. Just do it and go. Because people ply this road a lot. So what Facebook does is that it targets people that are going, coming, as long as they pass this entire environment, right? They do it. But when you're running ads, don't put Nigeria. Oh. I need you to be specific. If you're putting Lekki, put Lekki. Let's know that it's Lekki that you're putting. Whether you're doing address or neighborhood, right? Put it. Don't do generic things. So now when you come to detailed targeting, this is where you now start typing in your keywords. So you type in keywords like I said, Mercy Johnson before. Let's see if she's going to come out again. She's here. Try Naji and see if Naji comes out. Naji is here. Let me see. I think Tokemakima used to come out before. She's no longer here again. But you can see that there's married, right? So if you're trying to target married people, I need you to avoid demographic. I need you to focus on interest when it comes to the targeting. Demographic will drastically reduce what you're doing, right? The next thing you do is you come to browse, and here you see that Facebook has already set up all those things for you. And then on interest. So what you just do is click on each drop down one by one and pick on what works for you. Do you get fitness and wellness? So this is after targeting, like with keywords. You just come here and select stuff. So food and drink, like I said, people like to go out. People that do this kind of things, they like to drink. So you're going to select all the different types of alcohol, if possible. Select, do your selections. When you're done, you leave the page. You go to behaviors. You don't really like to target a lot of things in behaviors, but if you're let's say your post for the clover necklace is gift your wife so and so this Valentine, you can now come here and do anniversary and then select this. So it's going to target people who their anniversaries are between 60 to 61 to 90 days. But the issue with this section is that some behavioral data is available for US audiences only. So you can take the risk, right, and try it and see how it works for you. You can also come to digital activities, and then if let's say you're selling something like ring lights, you can do creators, people that use the Facebook apps, people that use admins. Do you get? It's a very extensive thing, and I recommend, if you can, running Instagram ads through your web, because it was before that on that phones used to give like very detailed things, but now on the phone it's not as easy. And on phones you are going to have issues with payments. So for Instagram ads, for websites you can just put in money and bring out money. And if you're running an ad for a first time, 1,000 naira per day, right? That's what I recommend you start with. Don't do 2,000, don't do 3,000. 1,000 naira per day is the best thing to start from, because when you are starting 1,000 naira per day, you're able to test to know if this ad can perform well before you now put in more money inside. But if you do something as high as 2,000 naira per day, if it's a bad ad, your money has gone, right? So if you can run 1,000 naira a day for 2 weeks to see what you get from it, then you can proceed. And I think that's all. That's the end of everything I have to share. So please ask
Thank
me questions.
yeah, thank you again. So we have one question,
Okay.
which is as well. So we'll answer the one question and then we can let you go. So I don't know this person's name, but his YouTube channel name is Senior Advocate of Health. Now that is something. Anyway, he says aside from demand specificity, does increasing the number of things you target with increase your advertising cost?
No, it doesn't. Your cost is your cost. It doesn't. So once you're done with your audiences, if you what your cost does is that it increases the number of people that Facebook will show your ad to. So if you put 1,000 naira, and they might show your ad to 1 million people. If you put 2,000 naira, they will now show your ad to 2 million people. So what money does is that it increases your reach. Do you
Mm-hmm.
get? So if you want to put 1 million keywords, your
Yeah,
small money is your small money. Do you get? The bigger
that's a
your
great
money,
answer.
yeah,
Mhm.
the bigger the
That's,
amount of your advertising cost, the more people get to see your ad.
mhm. That's a great answer. So basically, Facebook has a way that they price the views. Nobody knows how they price it, but they price it however they price it. So it doesn't matter how many targeting you put there. They've already, based on your products and the people that you are targeting, they already have a way they weight it and price it. So what you're adding as your targeting doesn't determine the cost. Like Jay said, it's basically now up to you to decide how much you want to spend, right? So if an ad is converting for me, so let's say I spend 1,000 naira on ads every day and I get 10 sales, and each of those 10 sales, let's assume because it's e-commerce, let's assume we have 8 successful deliveries out of the 10, which means that spending 1,000, I'm making almost 100K. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go find as many 1,000 nairas as I can find to put into the ad, right? As long as it keeps giving me that consistency. So instead of doing 1,000, I can now do 3,000. I can now do 5,000 a day. I can now do 10,000, even 50,000. I have someone on Kairos who does 50,000 a day in ad spend, 50,000 a day, and he does an ROI of sometimes he does times three, sometimes he does times four. A couple of days he does times five of that money. So he spends 50,000, he does 250, right? Every single day. So um this is what you should bear in mind and understand it, that as you go along and as you start, and it's also very important to pay attention to what she said about starting small, because if it's a new account and you spend too high, they can even ban the account on that basis alone, right? These guys at Meta are crazy people. So you have to be sure that you are doing it properly. All right. So Jay has gone off, but I want to thank her so much for taking her time to be here with us today and to share her knowledge with us. I'm going to call her after now also to say thank you. And thank you guys for taking your time to be here. I know it was on short notice. We sent out the link really late, but you showed up. So thank you for showing up. Thank you guys. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming. Please put into practice what you have learned today. Use it, and it's going to pay off. So have a great day, everybody. Have a nice Saturday. Go for your own bets and your parties. And I'm going to talk to you guys again soon. Bye bye.